You guys, why? This is a brand new desktop, and my modem is directly plugged into the computer, and it's like, your internet service is not recognizable. Do you mind switching over to Wi-Fi? So I switch over to my Wi-Fi, and then it does the same thing. So then I switch over to the house's Wi-Fi, and then it does the same thing for 2 seconds, and then it does it for 5 more minutes, and then I'm waiting here like this, tapping my fingers, and that is exactly why I named this live the way it was, and this was way before this even happened to begin with. Fuck. Hey, Jenna. Hey. Good morning, Amber. Amber, I woke up in a mood. Can you tell? Oh, well, fuck. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Allison. Oh my God, Cece, this is going to be great for you. I'm in a... Listen, today I'm Gemini as fuck. You see this? Do you see that? I want you to pay close attention to that. I want you to pay close attention to my attitude, my mannerisms, the way I'm talking. Pick up all the serial killer traits that you can so that you can go and you can make a video about me and you can drag me. And you can find all of my bad moments too. I'm going to have to take his phone call after this. I'm going to have to take his phone call and archive it. Hey, Emerald Kimmy. Listen, I'm going to give you a chance to air your grievances. And listen, this is not going to be a long live stream. Now I have about a half hour because my computer decided to take 10 million hours after I scheduled this, set up this live. And it said, don't you hate that technology thinks that it's the boss of all of us? Hey, Scaramushka, you do the vandangi. Hey, Amber Barnett. Oh, here's something positive for the day. I'm grateful that my loved one is able to think rationally and communicate for the first time in 10 years. I'm grateful the new owners of my home who are letting us stay. I'm grateful to our health team. Wow, you're really up to the mood. Ooh, I feel my body, but without me again. Ooh, like a sleepwalker, getting closer to you, closer to you. Purple butterfly might be going crazy now. Someone stop me. About to lock the door to keep me in. Didn't find a key. Oh, I. Do you guys know what just happened? I bet you have no idea what just happened, do you? Carol's doing great. Hey, Kathy Joe. So listen, I have this new system, and everybody's getting their own keyword, and this is so fun. Purple Butterfly said, what? Oh, she was confused because I removed a bunch of my wrenches because I had 3 Molly Go Lightly's wrenched. Okay, she only has 2 channels, so somebody was in here trolling under Molly Go Lightly. So I told Purple Butterfly, I said, okay, no, it's not personal because I've done this to so many people. So if you come into my stream, I gave her a keyword to say when she comes in, so I know it's for sure her. Okay. Her keyword was Sleepwalker, which is one of my favorite Emily King songs. And now she's wrenched again because now I can verify. That's my system. So I would like for you to gather around so we could grieve so we could air out our dirty laundry together. Gather the around. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool. I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My and Rom the Bob. Okay, look. She's playing on Natasha and going to the Cherokee Casino this weekend. What's your intuition of how well I'll do? Right now, with the demons that have taken over my body, I'm not sure my intuition can work correctly. But you know what? I do see a little bit of substance use with alcohol. Do you have some cocktails if you want to? Welcome, Pamela. And by the way, I'm Rom the Bomb. Cheers. She's the one who does my Save Robbie parody on the parody panels. So we have matching knives. There goes my grandbaby dancing to Robbie. Oh, I'm going to try to watch my language for this one, okay? Now listen. Hey, Janine. So I woke up this morning in a really weird, caffeinated mood. Okay. And so I was watching, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but I was like, wow, I just need a good, you know what I think I need is a good bitch session. Cause I think I've been being really, when you just try to change your ways and be nice. Well, listen, and no, this is not about other YouTubers. Well, it's about TikTokers. So I'm sitting here watching. You guys ever watch those couples? Um, there's a couple different couples that I watch. There's this really cute couple. They're Italian. Her Italian husband lives across seas and they do funny pranks on each other. Then there's this other really cool couple. Like, I live, is it vicariously or bicuriously through these couples? Maybe I have a bisexual. No, because I watch a gay couple too. Anyways, now you'll have to step it up. Oh my God, yes, a chainsaw. For sure. Hang on. Hold on, I have to pause. Okay, how do I turn this thing on? See, this is why this is so... I think the battery died. Here, this is my chain... Oh. You gotta get the fake cigarette with the chainsaw. Okay, shut the fuck up. Welcome, Amber. Yeah, I got... So, yes, vicariously, thank you. So I watch these couples and I wonder, I'm like, why do I catch myself watching these? She isn't listening, so please talk. Oh, okay, fuck it. Why do I watch these? Hit a 1 if you're single, first of all, and hit it because I want to know how many people I'm going to be offending right now. Just go ahead and hit a 2 if you're happily in a relationship. Hit a 3 if you're unhappily in one. We'll have some fun with this. And hit a 1 if you're single. I'm a hardcore 1. Ashley is sleeping with 11 people. Ooh, good for you, Ashley. Wow. Think you have been meaning to join for... you're sweet. Hey, Jane. Oh, forever single. I like that. I like where that's going. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Hello, Sandra. I love you. Ooh, Sandra, I didn't give you a code word. Wait, you have your wrench, right? Sandra, I don't know. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, you don't need a code word. I'm doing code words for re-wrenching my peeps. Single cause the man was a fucking cheater. Oh, I'm sorry. Christy Flanagan, I already know your answer. I'm asking if people are single, happily in a relationship, or miserably in a relationship. 2 would be yours. You're happy in a relationship. Ooh, hardcore with yourself. How hardcore are we talking? Yes, checking convictions. Checking convictions. I had 3 Molly Golightly's wrenched. She only has 2 channels, okay? And all 3 were named Molly Golightly. Okay, one of her channels is live with Molly Golightly. So I was wrenching people. They were just coming in, so I gave Purple Butterfly a code word. So if you text me, I'll give you your code word. So that you could, and I said, type it in the chat next time you come in the chat. Ooh, happily married. Okay. You're not good at the institution of toleration. Me neither. Yeah, it's like a safe word. It's like a safe word. That way I know for sure who the hell I'm wrenching. When my title sounds like I'm pissed off, you come to watch it faster. Jenna, do you appreciate seeing me in despair and anger and when my feelings are hurt and if I'm in rage? So anyways, so this is what happened. I woke up this morning and I'm watching this couple, okay? Now listen, I said something that's a little bit more controversial to Gulf Coast Mama. I'm not going to say that out loud, okay? Because with my friends, we're not so politically correct, okay? On YouTube, we got to be respectful of each other's feelings, okay? So I said something fucked up. Now listen, I think I'm living vicariously by watching these couples, tattoos, I agree, and they're like happy and they play pranks on each other. And that's how it was in my last relationship with Cody. He's a Gemini, I'm a Gemini. We're like, damn, fun. I won't say the rest, but got a little bit dysfunctional on my part on all angles of the relationship, including the sexual ones. And so I'm like, I'm watching these couples, and I'm okay with like, how do I say this without sounding like a unpolitically correct individual? So I'm watching the men and women relationships, and I'm like really enjoying them. And then there's this really funny man on man couple that I watch. Oh, what's their names? Hold on. So that way you can know who I'm talking about at least. Oh, and I'm just about to drag the shit out of them. Okay, here we go. Right on the top there. Wow. See, this video is titled, I texted your ex prank on my boyfriend. Now listen, you guys, this is the part of my Gemini part that's not, I'm being a bad Gemini today. This is them. So Chris and Ian is their channel name. And they play fun pranks on each other and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here watching it. And all of a sudden I catch myself getting angry. What? Why am I getting mad when this is supposed to be funny? Hey, margaritas, wasting away again, Margaritaville. Oh shit, Estacia stoned. Good, stay tuned. You want 5 guys. Ooh, the restaurant, right? So anyways, I'm watching these guys, and all of a sudden, you know when you see things in people that you don't like, that really you don't like about yourself? I did that. Oh, okay, checking convictions. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold on, I just gave her her code word. Let's see if her correct one pops up. I'm waiting for checking convictions. I want to see if her code word is correct. That way I could throw a wrench her way. Hold, please. Okay. Hold. Sky Maiden. I don't know if I know a song about Sky Maiden. Is there a song about Sky Maiden? There's a song about not even blue skies, but blue. Oh, so lonesome for you. Ooh. You have 5 guys right now? Searching for my lost shaker soul. This is the part where I forget the words. Some people claim that there's a woman. That's what I always say right there, because I think it's woman to blame. It's Ellie! Hey! Good morning, Aunt Sally. I'm going to email you. I need to say when maybe come to Las Vegas area. Ooh, that could get dangerous. That could get really dangerous. Okay. She's correct. Her code word was poop. All right, so hold on. So anyways, I'm watching this couple and I'm starting to get angry, you know, like agitated because they're playing pranks on each other. And that's not why I was getting angry. If you watch this YouTube channel, I was like, this relationship seems fake to me. You want to know why that is? Hey, Gingerlocks. Because I think almost every relationship I've been in, I felt like I had to be fake because the person always wants you to change. And, oh, I don't like when you do this, or I don't like when you do that. And that's why I'm single and selfish. Ooh, non-monogamous. I like that. I'll be with mine 10 years in well, congratulations, okay? I can be happy for you, Christy, just for this one time. Just kidding. No, I'm happy for the people that I love that are happy. So I'm watching this, and all of a sudden I get like really triggered. And I'm just, you know, you're watching prank TikTok videos or whatever. So this couple, like what they do, and I don't even know how this became a thing for me. Normally on YouTube, I'll watch music or updates on political stuff or movies that I want to see in the future, something, or interviews with celebrities, something like that. And so anyways, I'm sitting here and I'm watching and I'm like, why am I getting annoyed? I've all of a sudden got this pleasure in watching couples. And to my single people, you might have fun watching these. They are fun to watch. But I started judging these people based on their appearances and their looks and the way that they were being almost, it seems, fake with each other. For example, You'll change your YouTube name to that, Single and Selfish. Ooh, I like that. Could you save Robbie, Single and Selfish? So anyways, let me give you an example. So this couple, like, what it's supposed to be is they'll film each other, and it's like, I think the whole purpose of these channels is to be like, is so that you'll say, oh, what a cute couple. Oh, I want that. But this morning I caught myself watching and I was like, thank God that I don't have that. Okay. I'm very, very happy with the man I have. Sickeningly happy. I really don't have any interest in other men. CL, that is amazing. That is wonderful. Ooh, here we go. Some more. 21 years, December 1st for me, this man who calls himself my husband. I think he is delusional. That could be very possible, Mama Jane, but you are beautiful and a wonderful individual. So I think maybe he might have lucked out. Okay. So what they'll do is they'll film each other playing pranks. And here's where I start to have a problem. And correct me if I'm being a dick. Or just let me keep going. So they'll like hide the camera, or even the girls, like the girlfriend, and I'm not saying a specific channel. I'm saying all of these channels, what they do, or these TikToks, they'll film each other secretly and be like playing a prank on my boyfriend, saying that my mom's coming over, or playing a prank saying, let's do my boyfriend's favorite thing, and blah, 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 blah. This is where acting comes in handy. Okay? Because, first of all, let me ask you a question. And that's why I was like, oh shit, I'm feeling Gemini as fuck this morning. I want to come on and drag these people. How many times, hey Angela, how many times can you prank somebody like on camera? So let's say, pretend I'm in a relationship with you, okay? What a beautiful dream. Lucky for you, I'm amazing in the boudoir. Ooh, and I'm a good kisser too. But pretend, hey Lonnie, okay? Pretend like oh Lonnie, I need your code word too. Everyone's getting a code word to message me. That way I can put it in the chat to give wrenches back. Pretend you're in a relationship with me, and all of a sudden I start pranking you, okay? And now I'm going to do it on camera and I'm going to film. So how many times is it going to be believable that I'm filming you and I'm like, hey, honey, I just pooped in your laundry basket. Or, hey, honey, I just ate all of your favorite food and it's gone. Or I just ate your leftovers. Okay? Like playing a prank and my camera sitting up here like this, filming you, and you know it. How many times do you think your audience is just going to find it? Oh my God, thank you, Amber. Thank you. That's the answer I was looking for right there. How many times is it going to be believable? So here I am. Listen, this is why I'm angry. This is why I'm triggered. But in a fun, I'm not really actually angry. I'm just in a funny way, I'm triggered. But it's something I discovered about myself this morning. Not only does my genitalia look 10 times bigger since I got off of Fexer, but I realized that I've been lying to myself by watching these happy couples. And I really wish I could play one of their videos, but so one of them is, okay, so Chris and Ian is one of the channels. And I feel like a mean person saying this, but this is fake. So this is what people are trying to get set up for in life, is we're setting people up for fake relationships? Okay, me and my aunt are the perfect roommates. She just said, I think it's possible because you and I scare each other all the time without trying. That is true. We almost give each other heart attacks, like walking around the corner, and the hall light turns on automatically. It's like a sensor, and it won't turn on sometimes when you want it to. So then you'll be walking down the hall. It's just, yeah, we scare each other all the time. One of us is going to give each other a heart attack for sure. Okay. Yes, you can pick the code word this time. So fake, I cannot watch them. Even funny, I love the ones that are straight up and on spot. That is funny. Well, yeah, and you know what? I like it because it's fun watching them vlog their relationship. It is. It's like, because like, even though I want to be single and selfish for the rest of my life, I get some sort of pleasure. Hey, Sherry, I get some sort of pleasure out of watching like couples. Is that weird? Is that some psychological thing that's wrong with me, that I enjoy watching these people. But today I kind of put my foot down to it because I feel like I'm being lied to. Because how many times can they trick each other? And it's supposed to be like a believable response. They'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell it's to the point where they're acting and it's making me really angry. But here's the problem. This is where it gets real. Hey, Rodney. Here's where it gets real. What we don't like in others is what we don't like in ourselves. So I see a fakeness in them that I saw in myself when I was in a relationship. Because in order for me to have a functional, working relationship, I had to be fake. Okay. Do you think somebody can handle this? I don't think so. I've got to be fake. So instead of me really speaking my mind, like Melissa McCarthy and this is 40 bloopers. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you have to. She's all, this is going to be me when I'm older. And I don't even have kids. She's sitting in the principal's office and she's all pissed off, sitting in front of the principal and the other people. And she's pissed off because the parents are assholes. And this lady, the one that's cussing up in the office, is actually in the right. And she's like, she's looking at him. She's like, you guys look like a fucking bank commercial. You and your Bob. And she's talking about their haircuts and she's totally dragging them in the office. And these people are being totally fake and they're, nodding their head and pretending to be all sweet when really that they're the devil in reincarnation. I guess what I'm trying to say is I hate relationships. But you're not fake. If that point makes sense. Well, you know what I mean. Like you feel like, for example, okay, and if you guys are eating, please tune out. I don't want to gross you out. I like being single and by myself because you can, first of all, I'm a Gemini, so I don't do gross stuff in public or around other people, whether it be farting, burping, okay, any of that kind of stuff. Having to be fake is draining. You're right. So in a relationship, I will literally send myself to the emergency room because I've been holding in farts the entire relationship. Do you know how unhealthy that is for you? My God. Oh my God, checking convictions. I didn't know you were a Gemini. That's awesome. No wonder I love you. Try not to watch fake couples online. It does affect your psyche and your impressions of your own relationship. It always makes me thankful that I'm not in one anymore because, God, I know a lot of you guys are in happy relationships and stuff, but I just can't do it. Relationships to me and the obligation of making somebody else happy is just, it makes me angry just thinking about it. Okay. And I know a lot of people, they always tell me this. Everybody always says this. And this is what is kind of, I guess, insulting without the person knowing that it's insulting. So when I like openly say that I'm single by choice, I mean, there are so many men that would want to just jump right on top of me and have this for life. And I turn it down. Nope, get away from me, Satan. Not today. And when people say this, it's almost like, oh, that's kind of offensive, but thank you. I kind of take it as a compliment at the same time. They'll say this. Oh, you'll find the right person one day. Just give it time. Or one day they're going to come around and, you're going to have the perfect person. Don't you worry. Do I look sad to you? Do you take pity on me because I'm not getting sexual activity? Do you take pity because no one is committing to me? Do you take pity because I cheated on my lovers in the past and nobody wants me? Is that what you do? I love the ones with the Italian men. Yeah, they're funny because like the language barrier is cute. Stop looking for Mr. and Mrs. Right and they will come to you when you least expect it. But that's the thing. I don't even know who Mr. Right is yet, and I want to get a restraining order on them right now. And I don't even know their legal name. But if anybody knows it, let me know so I could get a restraining order immediately. You just are not in a relationship as a couple. You have tons of friends. Yeah, I'm a social butterfly and I'm a whore. Neither one of those work well in a relationship, okay? I was in so many abusive relationships before my hubby now, and 8 years later, it is still an adjustment. Yeah, see, I don't want to adjust to anybody. And I don't want anyone to adjust to me. If you don't like it, get off this deck. No relationship for me.
When the fuck did I ever tell you and Carla that you couldn't go to somebody else's fucking life? That's bullshit. Blank, tell me. Tell me when the fuck I said you couldn't go to
That's who I'm in a relationship with. I'm in a relationship with my alarm clock with Laura's voice because it makes me incredibly happy. Sometimes it goes off in the morning when I'm touching myself inappropriately. So I feel like I'm in a relationship with Laura. You know what I'm saying? I think you're the best thing for you right now is loving yourself. Yeah, but not take away the right now. Hey, Iris, I love you. Take away the right now. I don't ever. Because, okay, I'm going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to be a pessimist real fast, but a realist at the same time. Okay? Now listen, this is the reality of relationships. And actually, I think it was me and my aunt that were talking about this recently. Think about it this way. See, eternally single. So think about it. The people that are like, oh, I can't wait for the right one to come around. And you're like lonely, but you've never, you see what I'm saying? Like there's a unnecessary loneliness, but you shouldn't be lonely because you should be happy yourself. But there are some people that are, and that's, I'm not judging you yet. So there's lonely people, and then people wait around their whole life. Like, in romance comedies, they're like, oh, I'm just waiting for the right one to come around. They will. And then the end of the movie brainwashes us so that everybody, our whole lives, we're brainwashed to think that we're going to be miserable until we find Mr. Right. Well, guess what? If there was a sequel to When Harry Met Sally, how come rom-coms never have fucking sequels? I'll tell you why. Because they don't want to disappoint you, because the sequel always ends in fucking destruction, divorce, like the War of the Roses with Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas. There's a reason there's no sequels to these romance comedies, and there should be. You know what? I'm going to make a whole fucking trilogy of romance comedy, and I'm going to let people know the truth. Hey, Smokey P. And the name of the romance comedy is going to be I Know the Truth About You. So the first movie is going to be them falling in love, being cute, and just being adorable. And then the sequel is going to be when the cheating starts. And then the third one is going to be when the true crime happens. That is a great, see, tell me one romance comedy that has a sequel. I'll wait. Anybody? Anyone? Okay, we're being brainwashed. Oh, Estacia, yes, let's do it. Stone is perfect as usual. Before I got with my hubby, I was okay with being single. Relationships are exhausting when there is a lot of expectations. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with my aunt. Please make a sequel to The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston. I can't say it. Oh, Jennifer Aniston's kind of a basic bitch. Oh, sorry. See, the Gemini in me, can't bite my tongue this morning. Oh, Romancing the Stone, yes. Jennifer Aniston is funny in We're the Millers and Horrible Bosses. Other than that, I mean, come on, Jennifer. Can you at least get a different haircut for a different movie? At least give us that. So anyways, this is what we were talking about. Let's say you're single and you're one of those dreamers and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, right? Well, what if that never happens? Then you're setting yourself up for future depression because you're setting an unrealistic example. What you're doing is you're saying Mr. Right will come around, but Mr. Right is a made up fictional character in your head. You're expecting a fake character to come into your life. So this is what we do. And I've done it before too. You've met Mr. Wrong and you're like, we'll just fix it up, put some new flooring, put some new paint on the walls and make him Mr. Right. So what you're doing is you're buying a rundown, cracked out hotel and you're just throwing some new paint on it when you know that place is just going to tumble to the ground eventually. You know his cheating ass is going to come out of that paint. I love my basic bitches too. You live the real life end of the movie all the time. I prefer watching the fairy tale as a temporary escape. Why don't you just watch porn? Porn is more realistic than romance comedies. Okay, hit a one if you agree with that. So anyways, so not only are you doing that, okay, and this is why I'm running my mouth this morning. And I was going to give you a chance to run your mouth, but I've been running mine that now maybe I'll take one phone call. So you're putting that in your head. So then let's say you do find Mr. or Mrs. Right. Okay, let's just put that out there, even though it's bullshit. Hey, Saul. So whoever this Mr. or Mrs. Right is, whether it's fictional or whatever, there they are, okay? Well, you know that you guys are not going to die on the same day, right? I mean, they don't tell you that when you're getting married unless you die in a car accident together? You're gonna lose one of each other eventually. I don't care if it's 2 days down the road. I don't care if it's on your honeymoon. I don't care if it's 5 years, 50 years, whatever. One of you is gonna die on the other one. Maybe not physically on top of the other one, but one of you is gonna fucking die. And that should be included. That's what the person marrying you at the chapel should say before they let you leave the room. One of you is gonna die. And it's never gonna be at the same time. You're committed to being single. Honestly, wasted enough time on assholes. I'm happier. Oh, no sex in years. I still get that sometimes, but well, it's been quite a while, but maybe I should get on that soon. But I'm pretty happy without it. You're a basic bitch. You live simple life. You used to be materialistic, but got exhausting. Me too. And I used to be, well, of course, I still really am interested in the way I look. What was that? Not egotistical, but I love to stare at myself in the mirror and make sure that I look okay. But I used to do it for other people. Now I do it for myself. Okay. I don't give a fuck what you think about me because I'm not doing anybody anyways. Good night, Lonnie. Gonna listen, but have to get busy with my cabbage rolls. Ooh, she's making cabbage rolls. Okay, Estacia, hold on. I think this is still the same number. So basically, you're setting yourself up for depression, okay? Because you're either going to get cheated on, you're going to get your feelings hurt, or you're just never going to find that person. So you're exciting yourself for no reason. So naturally, you're going to be sitting around. It's just like, let's say that I would be stupid and say, hey, one day I want to be a doctor. But I have not gone to school to be a doctor. I have really no interest in it. It would be an unrealistic dream compared to an actual goal because I know it's bullshit. Hey, Bobby Pin. So if I were to say that and it never came around, then I'm just setting myself up for failure. Thank you, Angela. I think it's because I haven't been smoking or drinking alcohol in over 2 months. It's not fun. It's fun, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let me give you the phone number. I have about 15 minutes. Okay, here's the phone number to call in, Estacia. I always do it on my phone because I don't do when people, try to porn bomb you and shit like that.
Unknown caller.
Don't! I didn't even put the phone number in yet and people are calling. What? What? Okay. 720 655209. There's my burner number. Call me. Okay. Gotta say, been married for 3 months now. Wow, fresh. And we are very happy, unlike the trolls. Like, I believe they're single. Probably they're setting themselves up for failure because they think that somebody's gonna love them one day, and I can't see that happening. Maybe hear me out. We need to stop holding unrealistic ideas of relationships. Ooh, marriage is hard work, and they don't teach us this growing up. Well, can I give you an example? And I don't know how this works in a marriage because I don't have a working marriage or a relationship. But this is why I was vegan for 6 years. Well, mostly vegetarian. And then sometimes I would have cheese, but I was mostly vegan for 6 years. Okay. The whole reason I did that is because I was grossed out from meat. So if right when I went back to eating meat, I kind of like forced myself to, and it was gross because I get grossed out really easily. Same thing with relationships. Hey, good job, buddy. I like your name. Same thing with relationships. And this is, maybe I have something weird going on in my head because as soon as I see you do something gross, like, how there's unconditional love, I don't believe in that. Not when it comes to like romantic relationships, and I'll tell you why. I don't support unconditional love in romantic relationships, because as soon as you fart around me, there ain't nothing unconditional about that. Now I can't have sex with you anymore without choking on my own vomit, because you grossed me out. And now I see you in a different light, and it's never going to change. You can't suck that fart back in. You can't stop being gross. So now I have to cheat on you. Is that mean? Listening, but going to pick up my kid from school. Oh, okay. Drive careful. Only thing that will love them is Elmo. Well, and I'm not, and this is why I'm willingly not in a relationship. It's because I don't want to gross myself out and stuff. So here's the thing. There's people that you've seen that have been married for many, many years, and they become comfortable and they have unconditional love. And that's beautiful. That's great. Okay. But like, you still, okay, here's where it's going to be controversial a little bit. Maybe might offend some of you guys. Hey, small town girl, you have lots of healthy relationships, just not committed. Bingo, because I can't commit. Intimate partner does not mean that you don't have great relationships. That's absolutely true. And me and my aunt, we have a great relationship. Maybe you are only infatuated with people then. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. But here's where it might get offensive. Like, you have people and they've been married a long time, and then all of a sudden it kind of seems like, you know, your partner becomes your best friend, and that's beautiful. But then you kind of see these couples acting like they're brother and sister, or brother and brother, or sister and sister, and it's like, how do you have sex? Because then it just feels like you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, hold on, is that the right one? 465-520. Oh, here, just, you know what? I'm just gonna put the link in. I'll put the link in and cover up the screen. And okay. 1 second. Copy. Okay, there you go. Don't try nothing swift, folks, because I'm going to be covering up the camera. Robbie Mods. Hey, Ellen. I'm having a few glasses of wine tonight. Not drank in ages. Don't know why. I just love the taste, but feeling a bit tipsy. So please excuse me. Angela, you're fine. You should never feel like brother and sister. Thank you. And see, Gulf Coast Mama's in a successful relationship. She's beautiful. She keeps up on herself. Like, that's what I'm talking about. When people get comfortable with each other, listen, and this is where it's going to get controversial, but I don't give a fuck, because I'm a Gemini today. Aunt Sally's paying me rent. Look at that, $4.99. Love you, Aunt Sally. Thank you. You're married now, but you could tell some stories. Well, when you unconditionally love somebody, that's great. Hey, Nina. But there have been people, okay, that I've known that have been in relationships. They're like, oh, my husband, or vice versa. They'll say it about their wife. They don't care. They do anything I tell them to do. Or it almost becomes like they're your pet, or you start abusing them or taking advantage of their unconditional love, and you start treating them like shit. Hey, missing in life. And you start treating them like you own them. And then you stop taking care of yourself. Okay. Maybe you stop your hygiene and you're like, like my husband or my wife, if they do all the work, they love me anyways. It doesn't matter. And to me, that becomes like it's disrespectful. It really is disrespectful, because then there's Estacia. Okay. I'll add you. Do you want me to add you now, Estacia? Because I can see your face now. So I don't. Okay. I'm going to add you. Hello.
Wow.
Now I can hear you. How are you? Are you having problems with connection?
No, I keep hearing you. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So I have something to say.
Okay.
Okay. And this is not offensive. This is just, I have learned who I am. I'm 51. I've been through a lot. Okay. I have a bad past. I look bad on paper. You know what I'm saying? Every relationship that I've ever had, like I dated a serial killer for real. Like here, he's in prison for life. I've made bad choices, but I've been sober almost 20 years, man. So it can be done. And I have a home and I have a cat. He's 25 pounds. He's right there. Anyway, I made a life, and man, I didn't need anyone else to do it. I choose times of celibacy, but I am a social butterfly sometimes too, and I date, you know, but I have a problem with being monogamous.
Me too.
So
Why do you think that is?
I just don't. I just tell people, hey, you know, this is fun, but let's keep it moving. You know, that sounds horrible.
Well, I want to say congratulations on your sobriety, because that is amazing. And I look up to you for that. It's just, that's fantastic. And as far
Thank
as
you.
like, a lot of people would be like, oh, you know, because with what you just said is you have a problem being monogamous. That's being honest. And that's kind of going against the grain of what everybody considers to be normal, you know?
That's all
and
I
to
can
you,
be.
You're like,
that's
yeah,
all I can
so you're
be,
just saying what you
Robbie. That's all I
like.
can be, because if I lie, that's a step towards meth. Okay.
True.
And that was my thing. And it was back when it was the anhydrous and the red phosphorus, the good shit. Okay. And I used to make that. So I was hardcore, and I was also in a gang, still considered to be whatever. I wrote on out of there, but like I said, my ex is in prison for life. It's a scary life right now for me.
Wow.
But I'm hidden, and I knew it was coming. And I don't know why I'm sitting here with my face up here right now. I'm just thinking about it now.
You're adorable.
Thank you so much. Look, I have the Chanel on for you.
Ah, ooh, pretty, shiny.
Thank you. Oh, I love shiny. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
I have to have shiny. I love shiny, and not cheap. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. I think that you right now are having an awakening, and you need to accept who you are for everything that you are. And who gives a flying F what anybody else thinks? And if you don't want to have a relationship, don't, because you're only going to hurt someone else.
Yeah, and see, and that's why I was like,
care like me.
You hear my aunt? She said, "You're 1,000,000,000% right." She just screamed through the door.
I know things. You know, I've been around.
And that's why this morning, watching those videos, I'm like, because I do love watching happy couples. And even though it's not something that is good for myself, I like seeing people happy. Whether, no, I don't want to have a relationship. But the videos I was watching, I started to get triggered. And I'm like, why are these happy couples making me annoyed?
Hey, I have to show you my ring, okay? Before.
Ooh. Tell
me when you can see it.
Yeah, it's a skull. Wait, move it to the left a little bit more. Or there you go. Now I can see it. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Lady Gaga had that. Anyway, sorry. Go on. I am losing you because you said you like to watch happy couples. I am anti that.
That's okay.
I have to say to you that I gave up on humanity basically about 4 years ago when a girl, she was a woman, she was 37, but she broke my soul. And I just went, I'm done, because what she did was unforgivable. And it was concerning her child. And I had to turn her in for drugging her child. And
oh my God.
and she broke my soul because she was my family. They were my family. And I just went, okay, I am now celibate, choosing to be celibate. But I have friends and I see people, but I am not going to get down with anybody for anything. No kind of nothing. You can buy me a Louis Vuitton. I don't know. I would like a nice bag, like the big bag. But even that, I wouldn't get down. I wouldn't do it. I'm celibate right now. I can't handle feelings from someone else on anything because I'm trying to fix me.
Yeah, and I will say that, like, I don't know where people stand, like, religiously, and I know, like, in the Bible it says it more cheesy, but it's true. Like, in my life, the more I stay away from being gluttonous, overeating or not taking care of my body or being lustful or whatever it is, like, people think that when you're a Christian or whatever, it's like people say, don't have sex, don't do this.
Can you see
that? It's pretty. I like that.
That's the goddess symbol. That is not a pentagram in the middle. It is a pentacle. So before people say that I worship Satan, no, I am wicked. And but I was raised kind of Catholic, so I'm Wiccan with Catholic guilt. It's really messed up.
Well, see, what I was saying is, I feel like the more I do stuff like that and don't have sex and refrain from doing things that, if in the Bible says don't do this, don't do that, there's a reason God wants you to do that. It's not just because of that. It's because it gets you closer to yourself, learning who you are, learning what's important in life. It gets me closer to God. It makes me a better person because I can actually think of the things that matter in life and the things that don't. And I talk about all the time that I used to be incredibly skanky, tons of different syphilis and all these STDs crawling all over my body. But there was a reason that happened, and that's because I wasn't doing things that were good for me, and I learned through that experience.
Right.
So there's a reason God doesn't want us to do things like that. It's because it's harmful to ourselves, and He loves us, in my opinion.
Right.
In my experience. Okay.
Well, I also believe in God. So I just believe in basically everything because I don't want to be wrong, but I don't think that's wrong either. I believe a little bit of everything,
Love you, Beck. Well, I want to thank you for coming up here. And if you ever want to share more of your story with me privately or whatever, feel free if you ever want to talk. And I think that's great that you're 20 years sober too. That's amazing. So congratulations to you on that.
Thank you. Now, I do use medical marijuana for pain. So if I'm obviously stoned. So, but I just wanted to I just wanted to be honest because people are going to be, if she's sober, then why is she stoned? Because I use it for pain.
Hey, you know what? As long as you're happy and you're taking care of yourself, they're always going to say something, right? We deal with that on a daily basis, but as long as you're happy, screw them.
Right. And I got up here to say exactly that. You be you, and you rock my world. You make me smile on days I can't even think about it. So you be you, and fuck the haters, man. Fuck the haters.
I love you. This wasn't even about haters, but you're so right about that. Hey, Shimmer Soul.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're so. Okay, I love you.
Like,
Bye. Thank you for calling
love
in.
you.
Oh, that was a sweet. She's very sweet. Thank you for calling in. And I hit my mark. I was like, oh shit, now I need to go get in the shower. But yeah, just my point of that whole thing was, oh wait, hold on. I was on coke and sometimes ketamine ecstasy. I've been able to kick that, but still have the drink, still have a drink sometimes and take cannabis or pain rather than what they prescribe. Well, you know what? It's all about progress, right? It's like Joyce Meyer always says, I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. And hold on. Christola and Shimmer Soul, I don't know if you guys know the new thing that I'm doing, but if you could send me a code word, and you put it in the chat because I'm re-wrenching people. I had a bunch of clones wrenched, so I need code words before I wrench people again. Hey, Betsy Boop. So let me say this in closing, because it was comical this morning. I was like sending messages to my friends. We're joking and laughing. But the whole point of what I was saying is, and I think that there's what do they call it? A stigma of people that truly believe that you have to be one way. When you're a kid and you're thinking of growing up, everyone's like, oh, you need to grow up, you need to get a job, you need to get married. Hey, German lady. And that's how life is. That's the only way you can be happy. And a lot of these romance comedies and everything, it's like it sets us up so that we purposely fail, and who's to say you can't be happy and be single, or not have a significant other. Or she was saying she had a problem with monogamy, same as me, but you feel bad being in a relationship saying, hey, guess what, I want to have sex with somebody else because I think they're hot and I can't do that, but I still love you, so how do we make it work? Okay. And that's when people start to be in open relationships, and then that I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole. Okay. God, I will tell you one thing though. This one time I was hooking up with this one guy years and years ago. And then all of a sudden he texts me and he was like, hey, I'm in a relationship now. I was like, oh, good for you, sending my support. He wanted a little bit more than support, and so did his boyfriend. You know what they did? They invited me over for a menagerie. What? So I accepted their offer and I went over to, oh God, this is back when I used to go to the gym all the time. I had a perfect body. I was rocking it. Oh, they were hot too. It was like real hot session, right? Or Shimmer Soul, just send me an email quickly or wait, no, I need to give you the code word. Because then if you send me the code word, that would mean you could be a troll. Yeah, message me on if you can find me on Facebook or something. We'll figure it out. So anyways, I end up accepting the invitation to this menagerie. And then you know what they did? They, all of a sudden it was like they were having a date on top of me. It was like romance, like I didn't even exist. And then they took off to the shower together by themselves. I'm laying there spread eagle, sweaty in the bed, waiting for them to come back. And they were having a romantic shower together. Okay. They didn't even get my rocks off. So I'm laying there, and after about, I don't know, I want to say about 15, 20 minutes, they're like having a romantic shower, and I'm just slowly putting on my clothes. Bye. I don't even think they heard me say bye. And I left. They didn't even text me afterwards. What? I can't even successfully have a sexual relationship with a couple. Okay. So I don't know why I decided to share that story with you, but I just saw it firsthand. Like I physically, it was like an out of body experience watching a relationship while they were doing it. And I was doing it with them. And I'm just watching like, this is so weird that they can have a functioning relationship with me underneath them. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, my Aunt Sally and I talk like this all the time. She's probably opening her ears even wider. She says, Aunt Sally, close your ears. I would have stole something from their house. It was a nice fucking house. He had a good job, rocking bodies. Man, it was like I was inside of a gay soap opera. But I was the mistress, and I was the whore. It was really filthy. It was totally hot. Anyways, is it cold in your room? It's starting to get cooler in Denver. It was the first day of fall the other day. So anyways, You would have stole something from their house?
Robert, you are funny, but say goodbye like Oprah would or something like that.
What? She said say goodbye like Oprah would? They got jealous and insecure in the moment. Oh my God, Shimmer Soul, you're a professional. Hey, Sage. I think what happened, Shimmer Soul, oh my God. I think you're absolutely right. I think there was a moment of insecurity and jealousness, and maybe they purposely ignored me and were like, let's just wait for him to leave. Oh my God. And you want to know what happened before I go? I won't say his name. He messaged me on Facebook recently, and you know what he said to me? He said, do you have an OnlyFans? Excuse me. We haven't spoken 10 years. First, you and your boyfriend. Now, you're asking me if I have an OnlyFans? Take a picture in your head. Get a good look, because you ain't getting a piece of this again. Love you too, Sage. Oh, because I'm dressed so warmly. Wait, hold on, Christola. I'll send you a code word real fast before we go. Your code word is there's your code word, Christola. Hey, Foxy Lady. Yes, I'm Gemini AF. Lufa got this for me, guys. By the way, happy belated birthday to Lufa again. Lufa, I'm going to figure out your PayPal whether you like me to or not. And you are getting a belated birthday gift. She's so hard to reach when it comes to that. May 26th, Sage. May 26th. Right after you. They may be too jealous to be intimate emotionally with another guy in front of their spouse, but also like multiple dicks. Good observation, Amber. Oh, there's Christola's code word. There we go. Hold on, Christola. All right. Okay, guys. Anyways, I gotta go. I love Lufa too. Thank you for having fun with me this morning. That was like a fun thing on my mind. I was like, oh my God, I just like discovered that about myself, which I already know that I don't like relationships, but I think I am hate watching. I was thinking I'm enjoying watching these cute couples on TikTok and YouTube and all this. I think deep down inside, I'm actually hate watching. And I can't stop. And I'm going to continue watching them. Look, another video just popped up of theirs. Someone stole your ass prank on your boyfriend. Look, and it's going to be another phony, fake prank. It's unacceptable. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope your afternoon is beautiful. Oh, before I go, what I wanted to say that where to go. So again, on Monday, 7 p.m., we're going to be discussing the Cassie Jo Stoddard case. Now, listen, this is a big controversy, and Amber's Alerts said she's going to join me for this because we were having a really good private conversation about this. There's a movement, and a lot of you will probably disagree, and this is why this is going to be a good discussion. There is a movement that, you know, when these crimes were committed, these boys were 16 years old. They were following a trend. They were, you know, they thought it was cool. They thought they were part of a movie, whatever. So the Lost for Life documentary talks about this, and they talk about, you know, should teenagers or children that commit these crimes, should they have a life in prison? You know, and there's a big controversy over it. And I'll tell you my opinion in detail on Monday. But in a nutshell, I kind of think your mentality changes after that. And I know even though it's this horrible crime. So anyways, we're going to have a really good discussion on that Monday, 7 p.m. And then 8 p.m., it's going to be more of a fun conversation for everybody else. And yeah, I'll let you call in as long as I validate who you are. And you can share your experience of how social media and true crime in general, but the Chris Watts case, that's why we're all here. That's why we all know each other for the most part, how it's changed things for you. So that's going to be immediately following on Monday. So 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Cassie Jo Stoddard case. And then it'll be more of a fun, loose conversation for everybody to open up and share their experience of how terrible the Watts case has made us feel about our life in general. Okay. Hey, Tia. Just about to get off of here, Tia. So those are some good, and I crammed them together because I had been putting those off, and I have a surprise coming the following week. So I had to cram them together. You guys still don't know the surprise, and I'm terrible about Christmas surprises and everything, and I almost feel like I'm going to blurt it out, but I'm not going to do it because I am held under strict rules not to say anything. And if it was up to me, I would have told you 5 months ago. And no, I'm not pregnant again. Okay. So anyways, guys, I love you. Not CW for me. I know you from other things, but bleaching. Ooh, bleaching. I met you in, God, what's her name? Her chat, checking convictions. I forget her name. She was doing true crime one night. You were talking about owls, I think. That was a long time ago. Yeah, it's gonna be some good conversations on Monday. So anyways, I really got to go this time. I love you. I hope you have a really good, you know what? I hope somebody does something really good for you today. And you know what? If they don't, do something good for them and then trip them down the stairs. Just kidding. No, don't do that. I said that for entertainment purposes only. Do something good for them and then talk shit behind their back afterwards. Don't say it to their face because you might hurt their feelings. So for example, if somebody's annoying you and you're like, oh, let's say somebody is in Starbucks in front of you and they're buying coffee too slow and you're like, here, let me get it for you. Since you're fucking taking forever, you fucking slow piece of shit. I just want my coffee so I could leave out of the building right now. God, you're holding up everything. How do you get anywhere in life slowing everybody down like this? Move! And then buy them the coffee. But instead of yelling at them, talk shit behind their back afterwards. Okay, that'd be fun. Love you, Sandra. Love you guys. Have a good day. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
No chance. No